Okay, we are live. We had a whole plethora of issues getting this stream set up, but we have them worked out because my wife is awesome and she figured it out. So we're live, and there's the bottom of the ocean. So, just a moment. I'll switch this over here so that everybody in the stream can see what is going on. And we should be good now. Hun, keep an eye on the chat for this current iteration of the stream, and let me know if people are coming in, and if they're talking about any issues at all, let me know. I am going to get my phone to monitor this stream as well. So, after all that shenanigans, we are live, thankfully. So, how's everyone doing? I think I aged a year. Oh, yes. Well, here are the people that are joining us for this stream. Matt, say hi.
Hello.
This is Matt. He's a longtime friend of mine. He officiated my wife and I's wedding ceremony. I've known him for a couple of years. He was with us on all the old streams. And we also have with us David McGee, also known as Blue Star Line. Say hi, David.
Hello.
David is from Ireland, which, as people in the stream probably know already, is where Titanic was built. So we brought him on in order to kind of go through some of the stuff in Ireland with the construction, and if possible, David, would you be up for talking about any of the stuff going on at Harland and Wolff at the moment?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well then, let's get this started. It seems that we have a good feed going on right now on YouTube. I am looking at it at the moment. So, we seem to be good. Let's get moving. So right now we are sitting at the bottom of the North Atlantic, 2.5 miles down, just about 100 meters out from the leading edge of the bow section. We are in our beloved Sedna, which is basically just a knockoff of the Mir submersibles. We have the Predator ROV on board, as well as an outboard camera. We'll be using those extensively during this stream. So, Matt.
Yes.
You want to talk a bit about who you are and what Storied Treasures is, just while we're getting everything introduced?
Well, okay, my name is Matthew Smathers. I am the head and founder of a group called Storied Treasures. It is an independent shipwreck and exploration group based out of Southern California. My channel's a little bare at the moment, but we are currently building up the channel for a 2020 release. Currently engaged in looking for the wreck of a passenger liner that sank in 1909 in Santa Monica Bay called the St. Croix. And done a little bit of shipwreck work on Catalina Island, some exploration in southern Santa Monica Bay. Just good fun. Hopefully do some educational videos for the public.
All right, and Matt, if you want to go ahead. There she is. It's been a while since we've seen Titanic on this channel. About 2 years at this point, honestly. All right, we're going to come up and over the bow rail. It's, our last stream at the wreck site was February 22nd of 2018. So it's not quite 2 years, but it's been about a year and a half. All right, we are up and over the bow rail. Moving over the forecastle. We're going to go ahead and switch to the outboard. Give people a nice panoramic view. So, the general plan for this stream is, well, it's going to be lengthy, for one thing. The other thing is we do have kind of a general idea of structure, but we want to have as much audience involvement as we can. So the general idea, we're going to start with an exterior pass on both the bow and stern sections of the wreck, at which point we will move back to the bow from the stern and start an interior exploration while we go over just some passenger stories and a bit of the history of the ship, answering any questions you guys may have. And while we do that, I will be taking photographs that will be published on our official Facebook page later on, which, as the stream comes to a close, I'll put a link up to our official Facebook page. I would also like to note that in the near future, we are going to be rebranding this channel. We do have plans to start regularly making videos that go beyond gaming and start going more into our daily life here in, well, we live in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's an absolutely beautiful town with a lot of history in it. My wife and I are avid photographers and videographers, and with our passion for making visual art and my passion for history in such a beautiful town, we are planning to do quite a few videos that touch on both of those subjects, as well as just kind of our daily lives, projects that we're working on, and that sort of thing. So, David, why don't you take a go and introduce yourself? Who are you? What do you do?
So my name is David. I am the proud owner of the channel called Blue Star Line. Yeah, I know that name sounds very familiar. It's also the same name as the company that is allegedly building the Titanic 2, although we haven't heard much on that in a recent time. So I usually make CGI animated videos of ships that usually I sink them most of the time, but I like to mess around with them every now and then. I use a game called Vehicle Simulator, which can be bought on Steam. And yeah, I usually just make a few videos. I'm trying to expand the channel and open up to other games too, possibly even voice acting
Oh.
at some point.
One moment. We have a bit of an issue. It seems the game has crashed for some reason. One moment, I'll bring it back online. I actually noticed some errors with the rec model just there for a moment. I honestly have no idea what was going on there, but we're loading it back up. That'll be back online in just a moment. I do apologize for that. That's going to put us back down at the ocean floor here in just a moment. All right, well, that was interesting.